Hey everybody, it's Chicken. Welcome to another Pokemon Masters EX video featuring Lana and Araquanid. If you haven't seen my sync pair summons for this sync pair, go ahead and check it out right after this video, okay? But now that you're here, this is the 6-star EX showcase, and this is the potential increase for Araquanid. So here we go. We're gonna give the champion spirits right now. Potential increased. The 6-star EX is unlocked, including the sync move has been powered up. So now when she uses the sync move, it'll be a double sync move buff, right? So the EX style received, and we're gonna take her into a water team here in Entei's challenge. Okay, so right here in front of you is the showcase. Let me know what you guys think about Lana and Araquanid on this team and her potential and synergy as a 6-star EX sync pair. The cool thing about Lana's Araquanid is that Araquanid has a group fire and group water guard, which is really nice, especially because we're versing Entei, who's a fire type and uses fire type moves. Propelling Strike is a natural passive on top of that, so that way we can every turn we can have an extra move gauge refresh. So that's the one cool thing about Araquanid, is that you get your move gauge up every turn for the most part. One of the things, especially with this Araquanid, this being also, by the way, is a sync move level 3, so you're gonna see that this has tough cooking, right? And which raises the power of Araquanid's moves when its defense increases. So the cool thing about Carpe Diem is that both the attack and defense increases by 4 stages. So already tough cookie is a plus. We have HP trade-off, so the lower the HP for Araquanid, the powerful or the greater the moves, which becomes powerful. On top of that, we also have the availability within sync move level 3 is that the possibility to refresh Wide Guard. So Wide Guard is such a great move for Araquanid, and we've seen Wide Guard with Nose Pass, right, or Probo Pass from Roxanne, but Wide Guard refresh, or MPR 5, excuse me, is actually such a great thing because you can get that Wide Guard back, and a lot of times in these battles, especially in Pokemon Masters EX, we have our opponents throwing out or using moves that are AoE, such as Bulldoze, Snarl, and you're going to see eventually that Entei's going to use Eruption at times. So we can block Eruption with Wide Guard. Okay, so Wide Guard is a great move to have, especially when opponents or even in this legendary Pokemon is using Eruption, right? Kyogre here is doing the work to bring down Entei. Blastoise here is just also as a support. But right now, as you can see, Blastoise is one being targeted. But in the following battle, we're going to have Araquanid as the target. So definitely stay put and see what Araquanid can do, right, as a support sync pair for Lana. Now, a great thing about Araquanid as well is the fact that on top of Wide Guard, we have in the sync move level 3, if you eventually get to that, right, sync move level for your sync grid, Araquanid has the capability of using or having the passive skill Block and Heal 9. So Block and Heal 9 works really well with Wide Guard, and if you have that MP refresh on top of it, potentially you can have Araquanid heal up over time. And what's not to like about this Araquanid already is that it has Leech Life, and Leech Life just, as in the main V series, similarly here, Leech Life, as you use it right now, like you see that the damage done already increases the HP, right? So that's a given there for those, who know what Leech Life does. But if you want to even get to the sync move for Araquanid, you can use Water Gun. You could keep using it. Alright, so here we go. Here's another different team. Another 6-star EX showcase featuring Araquanid, this time being the target. Alright, so we have free-to-play sync pairs, Skyla Swanna, and we have Barry and Napoleon. Okay, so here we go. We've just used stat buffs here, and we should be able to protect ourselves with a certain AoE moves. Entei just used Swift here, but you know, we want to make sure we save this wide guard for especially powerful moves from Entei like Eruption. So wide guard is going to be quite useful. We're gonna sync move first with Araquanid, get that sync move double buff for our team. Okay, and now we're just gonna keep using Leech Life. And and you probably might see this as well, but Araquanid can be a great staller with the guards that it already owns, and the fact that it's recovering HP over time. And you can even have the option in the sync grid for it to recover in the rain. And you know, with all of its capabilities and passing skills like HP trade-off, tough cookie, wide guard, block and heal 9. Araquanid will stay on the field on top of that leech life, and or you can stall with Araquanid on the team. Now, one thing to note is that Araquanid is the target here. So we do have Skyla and Swanna. If by any chance if Araquanid needs help, we can have a supporter that can heal up Araquanid over time. So like Swanna and, you know, Skyla is able to use potion on Araquanid, which you're about to see here, just so that Araquanid can still remain on the team with us. Now, what I would say about Araquanid for Lana is that I wish that it had like a crit rate up or a trainer move that can really help the team, so it can support really well and take advantage of that critical strike 1 of the grid, right? So you know, unfortunately it doesn't have a crit rate increase or anything like that, but it's a great Pokemon, especially in physical striking teams because of Carpe Diem. Alright, we're on to the second bar here. Is that wide guard? We got that MP refresh 5, and so we got wide guard back again. Watch what happens as the move. Oh, you already saw that actually. The move was used once again. You're gonna see Eruption try to hit our team, but gratefully, you know, with the staggering flinch from Swanna, we were able to stop it. But you know, that block and heal is quite useful, especially because if Araquanid is the target and the Pokemon or opponent uses wide guard, block and heal 9 will recover Araquanid's HP. So it's quite handy if you think about it. And yes, there are a couple of supporters out there that may, and this could be a preferential way of looking at it, or maybe you would say, yeah, there are a lot of support sync pairs out there that maybe outclasses Araquanid, but Araquanid actually has a great support, and I wouldn't sleep on the fact that it's capable of surviving in terms of endurance. You know, as you can see, it does have endurance, but we had to heal it, right? Just make sure it's safe. But the fact that it can resist because of guards, I would say this Araquanid is great on teams against fire type Pokemon using fire moves, water type Pokemon using water moves, and generally any AoE, you know, any AoE attacks that our opponent is capable of using. So as you can see, looks like we're doing pretty well here with this team here, and you know, we're just leech lifing just to make sure Araquanid stays safe. Unfortunately, it's burned, but we're able to keep it alive, healing it. So it would be a great extra support on a team that you can create in the future if you ever pull Lana or Araquanid, or even get it to 6-star, right? So let me know in the comments, trainers. This is it. We're using our final sync move. Let me know what you guys think about the showcase, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more Pokemon Masters and check out my other vids in the channel.